Hello everybody, welcome back. It's the third match of the day, Super Sunday. Indian Knights Army versus the Star Cricketers. The Star Cricketers have won the toss and decided to field first. Purushottam with the new ball. Shiva Prasad and Vinay opening the batting for the Indian Knights. 3 runs off the first 2 ball. The other opener Vinay on strike now. That's another good looking drive, but straight to sweeper cover. It will just be a single for Vinay. That's a little too full from Purushottam on that occasion. Purushottam, next ball, he goes short and batsman goes for the pull. There's no one in the deep. One bounce, a couple of bounces, and the ball trickles past the mid-wicket fence. That's for first boundary of the innings. Shiva Prasad moves to 7 and the Indian Knights Army 8 without loss. Just 4 legitimate deliveries. Purushottam hasn't found his length so far. He's either been too short or been too full. This time he's too full. Ball is in the air but wide of the short extra cover fielder. A long chase for the fielder, but the ball will win back-to-back boundaries for Shiva Prasad. The Indian Knights Army on to 12 without loss. Into double figures in the first over itself. Well, as I told you, Purushottam unable to adjust. The length has been all over the place. Last ball of the over. Yeah, that's better. Through the legs of the fielder there at short extra cover, and Shiva Prasad will get a single to round off the over. Indian Knights Army, after being put into bat by the Star Cricketers, 13 without loss after the first over. First ball, that's straight to backward point. Venkatesh sharing the new ball with Purushottam. That's a poor delivery down the leg, and it will be a wide. Good job by the wicketkeeper. Shiva Prasad into double figures. 12 of just 6 balls so far. Chapil for caught behind. That was close to the outside edge. Shiva Prasad. That's excellent line and length from Venkatesh. Shiva Prasad just looking to guide it towards third man maybe. But that was a half-hearted stroke. The length was so crucial. This time Shiva Prasad looks to go across the line. Striker Vinay was down the track but sent back in time by Shiva Prasad. So no damage done. Good start for Venkatesh. This time Shiva Prasad has managed to find the gap and the ball is racing towards the boundary. That's 4 to deep point. Shiva Prasad dealing in boundaries. That was his third of the innings, and the Indian Knights Army 18 without loss. Well, I think Venkatesh just got a little bit predictable there. The previous deliveries were touch fuller maybe, but this time it was a little shorter. Shiva stayed back and just guided it you can say. But the placement was just superb. Next ball. Shiva Prasad goes down the wicket. One bounce, 4 over, long on. Back-to-back boundaries once again. We had seen in the first over as well. Shiva Prasad getting 2 boundaries of Purushottam Vakala of the 4th and 5th delivery, and the second over Venkatesh going for boundaries, consecutive boundaries of the 4th and the 5th delivery. Score moves to 22. Last ball of the over. That's 4 more. Venkatesh goes, yes. Venkatesh goes short. Shiva Prasad rocks back and pulls it over backward square leg. 3 in a row. Boundary to end the over. Indian Knights Army off to a flyer. They are 26 without loss in just 2 overs. Purushottam Vakala to continue. Allah, it's not the start the star cricketers would have hoped after winning the toss and inserting the opposition. A friendly full toss, nicely put away by the other opener Vinay. Over deep extra cover, that's 4 more. The last 4 balls have all been boundaries. 3 for Shiva Prasad and this one for Vinay. Purushottam. Next ball. Outside edge, and it will be 4 more. Just wide of the fielder at slip. Well, the slip fielder should have been finer. But he is more towards 3rd or 4th slip, you can say. Ball took the outside edge, went between the wicket keeper and that lone slip fielder. Once again, back-to-back boundaries. This time it's not Shiva Prasad but Vinay. I think these two have decided they're not going to allow the star cricketers bowlers to settle. That short and wide, that's in the gap once again. Is there for production? Yeah, there is a fielder who does well at the last moment to get a foot to that ball and stop it from going to the boundary. It will just be a couple for Vinay this time. Vinay into double figures now, 11 of just 4 balls with 2 boundaries. That was another poor delivery from Purushottam, short and way outside off. Another Purushottam further strengthening the offside. Two fielders catching there in the covers. A short cover and a short extra cover. Here comes Purushottam. And that's in the air. This time though, the sweeper cover won't be able to stop it. That's 4. Another poor delivery from Purushottam. Short and wide and outside off. It just stood up for Vinay, hits it intentionally in the air over deep extra cover. The fielder was more towards covers, you can say, or deep cover or a sweeper cover. Purushottam. Oh, that was unnecessary and ugly agricultural swipe from Vinay. Why do you need to play those sort of a shot when you can play so well with the straight bat? Also, when you don't need those extravagant shots. They have been getting runs and boundaries at will. Bowling hasn't been up to the mark. Last ball of the over. Single towards cover point. Another expensive over by Purushottam. 15 runs of the third over. The Indian Knights Army 41 without loss, and Purushottam has conceded 28 runs in his 2 overs. First bowling change. Shravan Mamila into the attack, replacing Venkatesh. Vinay on strike was on 16 of just 7 balls. Will he keep going? That's a good start for Shravan. Hard length. Vinay looking for the cut. Shravan. Next ball. That's a good shot. Straight to the fielder though. Chance of a run out, but the fielder misses. And the batsman is safely home. Well, some confusion, a little bit hesitant to start, but they complete the single in the end. That was nicely punched off the back foot by Vinay. The placement wasn't good enough. Shot and wide once again. This time it's on the bounce to the man at cover point. Sweetly timed once again, but placement, lacking placement, that shot. Yeah, that's another good one from Shravan. Going past the outside edge of Shiva Prasad this time. This has been a good over, just a single of the first 4 balls. That one came in with the angle. Shiva Prasad was once again shaping for the cut, but had to defend. Last ball of the over. Shiva Prasad looking to go. Big ball is in the air. Surya at long on. Oh no, he has misjudged it completely, and it's 4. Oh no, what have you done? And the fielder, I think Funny has hurt himself there. Looking to pull that one inside. Ball has still gone to the boundary for a 4. Shiva Prasad 28 of 15 now, and the Indian Knights Army 46 without loss after just 4 overs. Another bowling change. After 2 expensive overs, Purushottam Varkala has taken himself off. It's Gautam into the attack. The star cricketers looking to take some pace off the ball. A spinner into operation. And he starts with a wide, way outside off. That's a sharp, another tight single. But well completed in the end. That's good running by Shiva Prasad. Oh, that's a beauty. That's an absolute pearl from Gautam. That's in the air, another chance. Fielder getting underneath and takes it. That's a good catch and very well judged by Praveen. And Indian Knights Army have lost their first wicket. Shiva Prasad gone for 28 of just 17 balls. I think Gautam, that the previous delivery was playing on his mind. Shiva Prasad looking to go one up over the bowler, looking to attack him, trying to unsettle him. Only manages to get a top edge which balloon towards Praveen at short mid wicket, who takes a good catch. It's 48 for 1. So the tactic deployed to take the pace of the ball has worked for the star cricketers. They have got the all important breakthrough. Got the breakthrough they were after. The big wicket of Shiva Prasad. 28 of just 17. And Nikhilesh is the new batsman. Gautam. Another well pitched up delivery. Watched till the end by Nikhilesh and plays it with soft hands towards backward point. No run. Gautam. A little bit short. Nikhilesh goes back and cuts it straight to cover point though. Short cover you can say. No run once again. Gautam, last ball of the over. That's another wide. Gautam once again fires it wide, way outside off. Last ball of the over. Full toss. Nikhilesh bunts it down the ground towards Surya at long on for a single to end the over. 50 up for the Knights in 5 overs. 50 for 1. First ball of the 6th over. Oh no, misfield at long off. And Nikhilesh gets his first boundary. That's poor fielding there. Ordinary stuff. That won't make Shravan happy, because his figures have taken a beating after that boundary. Shravan. Shot. That's straight to Purushottam at extra cover. Well, that was a good looking stroke, but for nothing. Nikhilesh won't be happy though. Yeah, that's nice placement once again from Nikhilesh. Good timing as well. It's 4 more. Wow, wow, wow. The on drive, one of the difficult strokes to execute. We don't see an on drive on this ground too often. But Nikhilesh has just managed to pierce the field. Bisect the field, I should rather say. Second boundary of the over. This is the last power play over with the field restrictions still on. So the Knights would be looking to add a few more quick runs, as though they have less. Shravan with the next delivery. That's good. That's a good ball. Neither too full, neither too short. Nikhilesh just watches it go through to the keeper. Shravan this time. Oh, that's another similar delivery. And this time it was much straighter. Coming in with the stumps, threatening the stumps. In fact, Nikhilesh was just looking to defend it. Ball took the inside edge and rolled towards the onside. So a comfortable single for the batsman. Score moves to 59. Shravan, last ball of the over. Shot. Put down by the bowler in his follow through. Shravan almost took it. Vinay escapes. A narrow escape for Vinay. That was another good length delivery. Might have just held up in the pitch a little bit. Vinay just looking to punch it. Plays it aerially back to the bowler, who did get a hand to it on his follow through, but couldn't hang on. A very good power play for the Indian Knights Army. 59 for 1 in 6 overs. Gautam to continue with his leg breaks. Star cricketers. Well, that's defensive field set by Captain Purushottam there. Gautam was looking for a more attacking field. And he starts with a full toss that's being put away. That's excellent timing and placement once again by Nikhilesh. He had to beat the two fielders. First the short extra cover and then the long off. Once again he bisects the field, placing it between those two fielders and timing it well enough. A boundary to start the over for Nikhilesh. 63 for 1. Gautam. Another nice looking on drive from Nikhilesh, but there is protection. Fielder at cow corner does the fielding, and Nikhilesh will only get a single. Peel for caught behind, but it was just the bowler. The other fielder joining in as an afterthought, but that was another beauty from Gautam. Nice flight. This time Gautam goes a little shorter. Vinay looking to cut it on the back foot. Gets beaten once again. That's another beauty from Gautam. At the moment, Vinay is not reading him. That's better from Vinay. Just stays back and punches it towards point. Was a little deep. An easy single. Boundary first ball and then just two singles. So Gautam. Last ball of the over. Yeah, that's another very good delivery. Nice slip and flight from Gautam, and Nikhilesh presents it the full face of the blade. Another dot to end the over. Just 6 runs of Gautam Kumar's second over. They and that Knights, Indian Knights Army 65 for 1 after 7. Another bowling change. Venkat into the attack now. Vinay on strike. That one came in with the angle on a length, actually, the good length. Vinay stays back and punches it once again towards that point fielder who's deep. An easy single. Well, I think Vinay will enjoy some pace. Lack of pace has been disturbing for him. Nicely punched once again. Oh no, another misfield. Shravan there, Shravan Mamila running in from extra cover. The batsman had dropped the idea of a single, but the misfield allows them to go through. Venkat once again. That straight to short mid wicket. Good fielding this time. Stops the single. That's a good shot, and it passed the point fielder, and it's 4. A little too short and wide from Venkat. As I told you, Vinay will definitely enjoy pace on the ball. He rocks back and cuts it in the gap. The ball was in the air, but it was nowhere near to that point fielder. Just as I thought, the runs were getting a flow of runs. Venkat, next ball. That he goes full, slows it down a touch, maybe. Vinay looking for the drive, gets beaten. That's good bowling from Venkat. Last ball of the over. That was an outside edge. And it will be 4 more. That fortuitous, but Vinay will take it. Runs are runs, however they come. The Knights Army 75 for 1. 10 runs of that Venkat over. A streaky boundary outside edge of the last ball of the over. And Vinay moves to 28 of 19. Venkatesh back into the attack, and what a shot that is! That's pure timing and class from Nikhilesh. That's the shot of the day so far for me, and it's 4 runs. Venkatesh bowls a good leg delivery around off. Ball was, well, I think they did come in shortly, but Nikhilesh stays back and punches it. That was so nicely timed, sweetly timed. That might have kept a touch low, but Nikhilesh adjusts well and flicks it towards deep mid wicket for a single. That was a good one. Though it was wide outside of, ball might have kept a touch low. Venkatesh, next ball. That's better from Nikhilesh, Vinay rather, and I think he might get a second there. Nikhilesh is coming back. A throw towards the bowler, but that's well run. Good aggressive running once again from Nikhilesh. Last ball of the over. Oh, that's right through him, and the keeper also lets it go. And Nikhilesh spotting the opportunity, runs a by. That will be the end of the 9th over. The Indian Knights Army 85 for 1. That's another good delivery. Some extra bounce for Venkatesh on that occasion. Oh, well played, has to be said. Well played in the end by Nikhilesh, who keeps it down and gets a single to end the over. Nine runs of that over. The Indian Knights Army 84 for 1 at the end of 9 overs. Still going at 9 and over. By in fact, the run rate is in excess of 9. That's a good stop by the man at short square. It will just be a single for Nikhilesh. Venkat continuing. Second ball. Peel for leg before, but I think that was ill directed. That would have missed the leg stump. Well, the batsman will feel missed out there. It was a boundary for the taking. He just had to get some bat on that, but Vinay fails to do so. Nice drive once again from Nikhilesh, but there is protection, so he will just get a single. Nikhilesh looks a little disappointed there, but he thinks he should have played it a lot finer. Would have been at least a couple, if not a boundary. but he hit that straight to the fielder. Venkat, next ball. That might be a wide. A tease. Venkat once again fires it down the leg side. Bonus run, bonus run for the Knights. Next ball. That's it, straight down the ground, and it will clear long off quite easily. That's 6 for Vinay. And the first 6 of the innings. Venkat bowling it full and straight. It was right in the slot. It was just an extension of the arms, extension of the defense, you can say. But the timing was so good on that one. The ball carrying all the way and clearing long off with ease. Next ball. That's another wide. Venkat once again firing it down leg. That's the second wide of the over. I think the bowler is under a little bit of pressure maybe. Next ball. That's straight to short extra cover. Well, that was just a defense, but what timing. Vinay looks in very good touch. 36 of just 24. That's in the air and just about beats the fielder at short extra cover. Oh, once again timed really well by Vinay. Ball went very quickly to that sweeper cover fielder. Single to end the over. 12 runs of the 10th over. The Indian Knights Army 96 for 1 at the halfway stage. And it's time for a drinks break. Welcome back after the drinks break. Gautam Kumar starting the proceedings from the far end. First ball, he starts with a short and wide one, which was cut nicely but straight to the point fielder. This time Gautam is a little too straight on the pads. In fact, nicely worked for a couple by Nikhil. It's Vinay rather. That's good running between the wicket once again. Initially, the batsmen were just going for a single, but after realizing that there was no one, the fielder had to run all the way from deep mid wicket. They went for a second and completed it in the end comfortably. Gautam. That's once again nicely flighted, full round off. In Vinay drives it back. It was wide of the bowler, but Gautam does well to get to it and stop the run. In the air, well, and that's very casual from Vinay there. He could have been run out. Single 100 up for the Knights. Oh no, it's 99 actually. Vinay into the 40s. 40 of just 29. Nikhilesh on 24 of just 17. Nikhilesh goes back, that's it. And that's through the fielder's legs there. And well, luckily for that fielder, there is a man in the deep who backs him up and keeps the batsman to just a single. Gautam, next ball. A nice looking drive by Vinay this time. Once again, the fielder at sweeper cover into in action. It will just be a single though. Purushottam will have another go. Has brought himself back into the attack. But I think Vinay will enjoy some pace on the ball. It's the leg spinner against whom he's struggling. Oh, that's a good stop by the man at short extra cover. That was nicely timed once again by Vinay. Purushottam back into the attack. Well, I think he saved few runs there for his team. Ooh, that was a big swing from Vinay. And the ball just missing the stumps. That was agricultural from Vinay. That's taken by short extra cover. Vinay, don't know why, but this over Vinay was just struggling. Just lapse in concentration, you can say. So Purushottam makes a good comeback. Was it out of the attack actually in his previous spell, but this spell he picks a wicket after 2 dot balls. And that of Vinay. The Indian Knights Army lose their second. They are 101 for the loss of 2 wickets. Now the new batsman is Ramesh, another very good batsman, a very technically very correct. That's a good delivery by Purushottam, attacking the stumps. Watchfully played by Ramesh. Purushottam fields it in his follow through and stops the single. Purushottam. That's a full toss and it's in the gap and it's 4. No stopping that one. That was nicely timed by Ramesh. Well, I think that was a poor delivery actually. A full toss from Purushottam. He got away with one in the over. This time though, Ramesh puts him away. Alas, if I remember correctly, it was the first ball of the over, which was a full toss. Nicely driven by Vinay, but the short extra cover fielder got a hand to it and stopped it. This time though, Purushottam has to pay for the full toss. That's a better delivery. A single to end the over. In the Indian Knights Army, 106 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 12 overs. Another bowling change. Chanti into the attack now. Chanti to Ramesh. Full toss. Oh, that's through the extra cover fielder. Well, it will just be a couple though. That's good backing by the sweeper cover. Mithilesh on strike. Oh, that was hit hard. Bowler got both hands to it, but puts it down. Well, I think the star cricketers can't afford to let those chances go by. Bowler should have taken that, especially when he had got both hands to it. That's another good delivery. Shanti just going past the outside edge. Next ball. I think he has hold on to it. Yes, that's taken. Once again, it's the extra cover, short extra cover fielder who's in action. That was sweetly struck by Nikhilesh, I think, but placement wasn't good enough. He hit it straight into the lap of the extra cover fielder. Oh no. Well, in the previous over, it was Vinay who struggled before getting out, and this over, it's Nikhilesh. He was put down a couple of balls before by the bowler in his follow through, a cotton ball chance. The next ball, he was beaten all ends up, and I think it was still playing on his mind. When he saw the ball pitched up to him, his eyes lit up. He went for a full-fledged drive. It did hit it very hard, but straight to the fielder. Shaker there at short extra cover, held on to it, and the Indian Knights Army are 3 down, just like that. So both the set batsmen back into the pavilion. No 2 new batsmen at the crease. Pawan Kumar on strike. 2 balls still to go in the over. Chanti with a good start to his bowling spell. Chanti to the new batsman. That's a full toss. Purushottam after it from point. They are coming back. No, they are not. That's good recovery. Purushottam, after stopping that ball using his foot, was just a little bit, went a little bit further with the flow, but recovers well in time to stop the second. And that was on the pads, sweetly driven on the ground for a single. End of a very good over by Chanti. Just 3 singles and a wicket. Indian Knights Army 109 for the loss of 3 wickets in 13 overs. Gautam to bowl out. He's already bowled 3, so this will be his last over. Side edge. That's good work by the man at short third. The keeper was, well, I think you can't blame the keeper there. Ball after taking the edge just went down. You can say it was more of a bottom edge. Appeal for stumping. Not out, says the umpire. Well, first the bowler appealed for a caught behind, and then the keeper appealing for a stumping, but the batsman was safe on both counts. Gautam, next ball. Another half-hearted stroke actually. More of an outside edge, but the ball going in the vacant point region. Well, there are 4 fielders on the offside inside the ring, but the ball still manages to find the gap. Gautam into his final over. In the air, but that's nicely struck. Chanti at long off, had to make some ground. Oh, that was very close. That was very close. Batsman making his ground. So 2 more to the total. Pawan. Oh, that strong LBW appeal. The batsman still, the bowler still appealing. Umpire says the batsman was out of, well, batsman was across his stumps, so the impact might have been the issue. Driven aerially once again, but this time it's straight to Chanti at long off, so it will just be a single for Pawan. So another good over for the star cricketers. Just 4 runs of Gautam Kumar's last over. Indian Knights Army 113 for the loss of 3 wickets. 14 overs bowled. So Gautam Kumar has finished his quota of 4 overs. No maidens in that 4. 19 runs conceded and picked up a wicket. Chanti to continue. That's a good first delivery. Played back to the bowler by Pawan. Chanti. Well, I'm not sure about that. That's the 3rd incident we have seen today of a batsman being run out at the non-strikers end. Oh no, that's very unfortunate. Ramesh can't believe that the bowler has run him out there. Well, The batsmen have to be very careful. They have to make sure that the bowler has released the ball before they start or before they take off for a run. Bowler was well within his rights actually. The rule says you can run the batsman out if he's taking a start, but personally I feel that if you haven't worked hard for a wicket, you have no right to claim it. Harsha Allah, the new batsman at Don's second end. That's nicely driven once again by Pawan, but straight to short extra cover. Shaker there at short extra cover. He's been like a wall, not allowing anything to go by. Taken two good catches as well. That's in the air, but that's nicely done by Pawan, manipulating the field beautifully. That's four towards the fine leg. Well, I think Pawan knows what's coming. It's the same line and length once again from the bowler Chanti. Pawan just walking across his stumps and scooping it. You can say paddling it fine. No one at fine leg, so an easy boundary for Pawan. Well played, Pawan. Chanti, next ball. That's a wide. This time he fires it down leg. Chanti, next ball. That's nicely driven on the up. Good stop by Parsha Purushottam at point. Just a signal for Pawan. That will bring the new batsman Harsha on strike. Chanti to the new bowler. New batsman rather. Oh, that was a full toss. Batsman misses out. I think he just inside edged it onto his stumps and the ball rolling towards extra cover. No. Don't see any reason why the fielder has been pushed back. Short extra cover was doing such a good job standing in. Stopped few runs there, took a couple of good catches as well, but the captain sends him back right at the edge of the circle. End of over number 15. 8 runs of that Chanti over. Indian Knights Army 121 for the loss of 4 wickets. 5 overs to go. They would love to get at least 50 more, but two new batsmen at the crease. Yeah, this Shravan back into the attack. I have a feeling that the batsman might go after him. That's nicely driven. That is a waste of a field position actually. The extra cover fielder right at the edge. If he was in, where he was standing previously, that might have been a catch. Straight back to the bowler, and has he held on to it? He has. The umpire has to make a decision, and umpire Sajjad Hashmi, standing straight, has ruled the batsman out. That's a good catch by Shravan Mamila and his follow through. Another batsman falling prey to that wicket, I think. Another ball which just held in the pitch. Batsman threw his shot early and the ball tamely goes back to the bowler who holds on to it in his follow through. The Indian Knights Army 5 down for 122. Harsha Allah, the batsman, dismissed for just a single. Five down. I think now we are into the lower middle order. The all-rounders, bowling all-rounders. Baji into bat at number 7. Shravan to Baji, and that's a wide down the leg side. That's poor bowling. He should look to make him play. Should look to keep the new batsman on strike. That's better from Shravan. That's better. Wasn't short enough. Baji looking to drive it on the up, gets beaten. Batsman wasn't ready, so Shravan had to pull off at the last moment. Oh, another similar shot. Once again, batsman beaten. That's good line and length once again by Shravan. In the air. Oh, on the bounce to the fielder there. And an overthrow. Oh man, what had you done? The good fielding effort goes to waste. Fielder should have just relayed it to the keeper. A simple throw would have done. Chanti there. I think he got a little excited there. Well, you have to control your emotions, my friend. Last ball of the over. That's nicely cut. But there is a sweeper cover in position. It will just be a single. That will be the end of the 16th over. 4 runs and a wicket in that over for Shravan. Indian Knights Army 125 for the loss of 5 wickets. So, well, I thought the Indian Knights might target Shravan, but well, if you target a particular bowler, it can. It's a double-edged sword, so it can go either way. Shravan comes up. Trumps. Venkatesh back into the attack. That's a reverse save. Ball is in the air. Oh, I thought it was going straight to the man at sweeper cover, but Pawan has hit it lot squarer. A 1 bounce 4. Well, that was powerful. You can't say it the reverse sweep. It was a switch hit, you can say. Kevin Peterson used to play that. The next ball, Pawan once again looking to go across his stumps to open up the onside. And Venkatesh goes for the wide. Where play and a miss. Stumping attempted, but the batsman back in his crease. Venkatesh. Another play and a miss. Baji and finding it difficult to put bat on ball. Well, I think instead of looking for those expansive drives, instead of looking for the big shots, Baji will be well served if he just rotates the strike over. Another good field by Chanti, but this time the batsmen have managed to cross over. Boundary of the first ball and then just 2 runs. Full toss and it hit straight to deep mid wicket or the fielder at cow corner, and it will just be a single. Oh, although there was a boundary on the first ball, but the Knights are unable to make it into a big one. It's just 7 runs of the over at the completion of 17 overs. The Indian Knights Army 132 for the loss of 5 wickets. Pawan Kumar on 18 of 14, and his partner is Baji. I mean, at the non-striker end, it's Baji on 2 of 6 balls. Purushottam to bowl the 18th. Oh no. Oh no. That was poor. That's Shravan, I think. He should have thrown it to the keeper, but he goes towards the non-striker and the bowler wasn't in a position to gather the throw. And the Knights get an overthrow. So 2 more for Pawan, who moves to 20. That's an outside edge. That's well stopped on the bounce by Praveen, I think. Yet shot third. Pawan just looking to put the bowler off, just moving in his crease. Purushottam does well to go for the wide outside off. It was an outside edge which didn't carry to the short third fielder, but the fielder was good enough to stop ball going through. That straight to short extra cover, and oh no, there's a misfield there. So the batsman will finally get a single. Shaker, who had done so well, finally lets one through. Purushottam Murkala once again. Pawan. Well, Pawan was once again looking to go across the stumps. Purushottam goes further wide, and the umpire rules in favor of the bowler and doesn't give it a wide. That's good decision by the umpire. He has lost the ball. Purushottam there. They will have to reload. Has been a good over so far, by the way. Just 4 runs of the first 4 balls. The Knights would love to have a boundary. Another reverse sweep attempted. It wasn't off the middle of the bat. Direct throw. No. Fielder does really well, but misses the stumps, not by much though. Baji lucky to be still there. That was very tight single. Purushottam, last ball of the over. Baji using his feet, getting to the pitch of that ball. Hits it straight to Gautam at long off for a single to end the over. Just 6 runs of the 18th bowled by Purushottam. The Indian Knights Army 138 for the loss of 5 wickets. 2 overs to go. Shravan Mamila to bowl the 19th. Baji goes across the line and hits it towards deep mid wicket for a single. No. Well, I think the batters didn't spot that. That was an underarm throw from the deep. They could have run an extra on the throw there. Fielders have to be very alert in the death overs. That's once again nicely done by Pawan, walking across his stumps and scooping it fine. And ball goes all the way to the fine leg boundary. Much needed boundary for the Knights. That's the second time Pawan has done it today. Walking across his stumps, opening up the onside and just scooping it, a lap sweep you can say, or a paddle sweep, fine enough to go all the way to the boundary. Shravan. Oh, that's bowled. That's good bowling by Shravan Mamila. He knows the batsman will go for their shots. Pawan Kumar attempting a reverse sweep that time. Shravan bowls it straight. Once the batsman missed, ball goes to hit the stumps. Second wicket for Shravan. Indian Knights losing their sixth. Pawan Kumar gone for 26 of just 20 balls with the help of 3 boundaries. I think Pawan getting out at the wrong time there. Baji struggling at the other end, and now a new batsman on strike. Indian Knights might not get the boost they are looking for towards the end of the innings. Left-handed Nayan Lalit in the middle. Shravan goes around the wicket. Full toss. I don't think it will carry. It has landed in middle. And a single for Lil Lalit first ball. It has been a very good comeback by the star cricketers. If I remember correctly, the Indian Knights Army, they were 59 in the 6 overs. I mean at the end of power play. But since then, it has gone downhill. They have lost wickets and the star cricketers have contained the flow of runs. Another good over from Shravan. Just 6 runs of the over so far and the wicket of Pawan Kumar. Here comes Shravan, the last ball of the over. That's in the air but wide of long on. And a misfield. I thought that had crossed the boundary, but now the fielder has kept it inside. So a couple to end the over. 19 bowled, the Indian Knights Army, 146 for the 147. I'm sorry, it's 146 for the loss of 6 wickets. The 20th over to be bowled by Chanti. Left-handed Nayan Lalit on strike. Two overs, no maidens, 11 runs and a wicket for Chanti so far. That's a good shot by Nayan, making room for himself. But it's straight to deep extra cover. And it will just be a single. Baji on strike. Well, Baji, I think he has struggled today to get going. Hasn't been able to find the middle of the bat. Chanti to Baji. That's another play and a miss. That's good bowling. He saw the batsman there, moving across and bowled it wide. Good once again. Baji using his feet. Shekhar gets across, stops the ball, because if it had gone in the deep, the batsman might have run an extra there. But that's good fielding by Shekhar. Just 2 runs of the first 3 balls. Told you. Pawan got out at the last moment, so the Knights not getting the boost they are looking for. That's in the air, should be taken. No. In fact, they haven't run a second as well. That's good fielding and a good throw fired from deep. Deep extra cover, that is. It will just be a single. The Knights getting runs in singles, in the slog overs, in the death overs. That's good. Oh no. Chanti, for reasons best known to him, continues around the wicket to the right-hander by Baji and bowls a wide. That's hit hard down the ground, but I don't think it will be more than a single. That will be a run out. No, that should have been a run out, but the bowler doesn't collect the ball cleanly and misses the opportunity. That's poor fielding from the bowler. He has gifted 3 runs, I think 2 extra runs to the Indian Knights. 152 on board. Last ball of the over. I think Baji was once again looking to go downtown, go down the ground maybe using the feet, but Chanti does well. A dot ball to end the over. Indian Knights Army, after being put into bat by the star cricketers winning the toss, have managed to post a decent 152 for the loss of 6 wickets in their 20 overs. So the star cricketers will have to score 153 in their 20 overs to win this match. We'll be back with the chase shortly. Stay tuned. Welcome back for the chase. Venkat and Subal opening the batting for the Star Cricketers. Baji with the new ball. Well, that was more of an outside edge. Just a touch fuller from Baji in Venkat going after that one. Manages only a top edge. A single to Subal actually to open his account. That brings the other openers Venkat on strike. Here comes Baji. Another big swing. This time it's Venkat who swings and misses. Baji with the next delivery to Venkat. I think he has nailed it. Yes. Oh, yes. It has landed in the adjacent ground. That's 6. And Venkat opens his account with a big 6 over mid-wicket, over long off. It was in the slot and Venkat swung once again. Got it off the middle of the bat and it went a long 9. From a little shorter than the previous bat. So a dot ball to end the over. Star Cricketers are 7 without loss, chasing a target of 152. Will be Harsha Allah to straight the new ball with Baji. Harsha, tall, fast, and straight. That's watchfully played by Subal. I don't think there was room for the batsman there. Harsha once again running in, right arm over. That's nicely played by Subal. Room for the batsman and the ball was too full. Subal intentionally goes over covers to find the boundary. That's 4. The first boundary for Subal. Score moves to 11 without loss. Right. Well, Harsha should be looking to bowl the line and length he started with. The first ball. This was just too full and too wide. That's better. That's better. That's the way. That's the line and length. He should be bowling, and I think that one left the batsman late. Subal going after, fishing after it. Luckily, doesn't get an edge. Next ball, wrapped on the pads, and that was a strong LBW appeal, but the new ball, I think, bounce saved him there, and that is what the umpire was suggesting to the bowler Harsha as well. But that was pretty close. Harsha once again. Another big swing. The ball is in the air and taken by, I think it's Nikhil there at mid-off, who takes a good catch to send Subal back. And the star cricketers have lost their first wicket for just 11. 5 of 8 balls for Subal before being cut at mid-off by Nikhilesh of the bowling of Harsha. Well, we were anticipating, we were expecting Purushottam to work out at number 3, but it's not Purushottam, it's Prakash who's out to bat at number 3. Harsha to the new man, Prakash. Oh, that was an outside edge. I don't think it carried to the keeper. That's good bowling by Harsha. Immediately gets the outside edge of the new batsman, but luckily for Prakash, ball not carrying to the wicket keeper. End of a good over by Harsha, 4 runs and a wicket. The star cricketers are 11 for 1 after 2. Baji to continue. Another big swing. There is a man there, but the ball just falls short of him. Harsha, oh, where are you going? Venkat looking for the second, but sent back by Prakash. A good fielding by Harsha at long on. For new man, there is a change in field. Long on, Harsha has walked inside the circle. He's at mid on now. There is a deep third man and a deep fine leg in position. And a slip as well. That's in the air. Oh, wow. Prakash once again gets lucky. Ball lands between the 3 fielders. Running after that. And Prakash will get a couple. That's so unlucky. Baji. Good bowling nonetheless. Baji once again. Another well pitched up, very full delivery. It was so full that the batsman couldn't get underneath that one. Just swings it. I mean, the batsman swung his bat at that and the ball rests in the wicketkeeper's gloves. Baji with the next delivery to Prakash. Another big swing from Prakash, but to no avail. Once again he connects with thin air. It's another dot. Well, I think at least these two will swing at everything with the power play still on and the field restrictions still in place. Wrapped on the pads, another appeal, and this time the umpire has raised his finger. That's been given, and I think that was too full. I couldn't make the line there. Star cricketers losing their second wicket. Prakash got plumb in front of the wicket by Baji for just two. Two quick wickets for the Indian Knights. Star cricketers. "14 for the loss of two wickets. Well, there's still no Purushottam. It's Praveen Reddy at number 4. Ball still to go in this over. Both the opening bowlers, the Knights opening bowlers have claimed a wicket. Harsha Allah with the first wicket, now Baji with the second. Praveen Reddy on strike. Here comes Baji. Wrapped on the pad once again. I think, yep, that's a good decision by umpire Jawad Hashmi. I think the batsman was outside the line of off stumps. So the impact saving the batsman there, but that was another good delivery by Baji. End of over number 3. The Star cricketers are 14 for 2. Harsha to continue. Full toss. I think that was more of an inside edge. But luckily for Harsha, there is a deep fine leg in position. Who comes across, fails and fires in a quick throw. The batsman will have to be content with just a single. All Harsha. You have to pitch the ball. If he pitches the ball, he can use his height to his advantage. Yeah, that's the line. That's a line, and that's where he should be looking to bowl more often than not. He can be a touch fuller. That way, batsman won't have enough time. This ball was a little bit shorter. Harsha. That's another inside edge. Will the fielder be able to? Oh no, that was too fast. And that fine leg fielder was just moved a little squarer. And I think that was the wrong move. If he had been a finer, I think the fielder might have been able to stop that boundary. But, for 4 fortuitous runs for Venkat. Score moves to 19. Good bowling by Harsha. Here he comes with the next delivery. Yeah, this time it's too full. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, and 4. Harsha bowling it too full. It was in the batsman's half, and Venkat goes across the line and hits it over mid wicket for a couple of bounces before going across the boundary. Well, this over, Harsha has been all over the place as far as the lengths are concerned. He started with a full toss, then bowled a shot. The third one was better, but it still went for 4 of an inside edge. And this one was just too full. Next ball. That was more of an outside edge, but the ball is in the gap. And it's fielded by the man there at deep third, who's a lot squarer. But it will just be a single for Venkat. Star Cricketers 24 for 2, the fourth over in progress. Here comes Harsha. Oh, right arm over. Last ball of the over. That's nicely driven. A good stop by, I think it's Vinay there who stops it. And, well, he didn't stop it completely, but took the sting out of that one. Baji backs him up and keeps the batsman to just a single. End of over number 4. Star Cricketers are 25 for 2. Praveen on 9 of 5 and Venkat on 9 of 6. First bowling change. Baji making way for Praveen. Here comes Praveen. The first ball, wide. Well, he was a little too wide outside off. Batsman did try to reach it. Praveen. No. That's another wide. Another wayward delivery from Praveen. Well, he's bowling from a long run up. You know, bowling 2 wides after running so long. Here comes Praveen once again. That's third wide in a row. That's pretty ordinary. Very poor stuff from Praveen. He will have to bowl 3 extra deliveries now. At least 3. When you're bowling with such a big big run up, you should avoid those wides. That was actually wide again, but I think Praveen got lucky there, umpire. This time just lets it go through. Maybe the batsman going after that one influenced the umpire. Praveen. Oh no, that's a no ball. Well. It's getting bad towards for Praveen. First 3 balls were wides. This one is a no ball. Free hit coming up. He's already bowled 5 balls and just 1 legitimate delivery. Free hit coming up. Here comes Praveen. Swing and a miss. Venkat looking to go big because it was a free hit, but can't put bat on ball. Praveen once again. That's ball down now. That's a very good comeback by Praveen. His card claimed the wicket of Venkat. Was clean bowled. I think he was beaten in pace there. The length. So good from Praveen. Ball, I don't think they misbehaved there. Batsman, I think, wrong footed, maybe you can say. He went back when he should have been playing forward and missed a straight delivery, and I also feel he was beaten for pace there. So Venkat gone for just 9 runs, and the star cricketers are 3 down with just 29 on board. Finally, Purushottam making his way out to the middle at number 5. Praveen to Purushottam. That's nicely driven, but straight to Nikhilesh at mid-off. No run. Finally, Praveen has found his rhythm, found his mojo, hitting the right length now and the line as well. Last ball of the over. Purushottam tries to go big once again, but I think it was off the bottom of the bat, straight to mid on though. Another dot. End of the 5th over. The star cricketers are 29 for 3. I think they are chasing. And they have fallen behind in the chase. Now the bowling change. Nayan Lalit into the attack. Praveen Reddy on strike. Here comes Nayan. First ball. Even he starts with a wide. Well, at least I thought so that it might be a wide, but the umpire sides with the bowler. Full toss. One bounce 4. That's a good shot by Praveen. A loose, poor delivery from Lalit. And put away. Nayan, next ball. That's better. That's better. In the right area. Some extra bounce as well. Praveen on the back foot punches it towards 6 short extra cover. No run. Nayan once again. Oh, that's a good delivery. Just the right length. Line might be a little wider, but still the batsman gets beaten. Next ball. That's another mistimed stroke from Praveen. Well, the initial call was for a couple, but they will have to settle for a single. Collision between the two fielders. I mean, the one running from mid on and the one from mid wicket. Okay, fielder is fine. He's up and running. Ready to go. Nayan. Last ball of the over. Slight delay. Here comes Nayan. Last ball of the over. Ah, what big swing for Purushottam, and it just bounces inside. 4 to end the over. An expensive one from Nayan Lalit to start with. 9 runs of the last power play over. The star cricketers are 38 for the loss of 3 wickets. First ball, that's it straight. Oh no, Baji, what have you done? And that was timed well enough. Where there shouldn't have been a run. Praveen gets 4. It's Praveen bowling and Praveen batting. That's poor fielding, to say the least. That was hit straight to Baji there at short extra cover. In the air, and oh no, desperate attempt in the point region. Ball didn't stick though. It was in the air at a catchable height. Maybe the momentum taking the ball of fielder. Praveen now to Purushottam. That's it, straight down the ground. No chance for Nikhilesh at mid-off, and it's 4 more. That's the second boundary of the over that was fiercely struck by Purushottam. Well, Praveen once again bowling it just a little too full, and it was in the batsman's half. Purushottam makes him pay. The Indian Knights still keeping the field up. 5 men inside the ring. That's a good single. Praveen. That will be 4 more. I think Praveen Reddy took it from the off stump and hit it towards deep square leg. Man, they're at deep mid wicket, but he will just have to go and fetch the ball. That was too far from him, and it was hit a little too hard. Don't think the fielder had a chance there. Third boundary of the over. This is proving to be expensive. Here comes Praveen. That's straight up in the air. Fielder at point getting underneath and takes it. So, some consolation for Praveen there. After 3 boundaries, he has managed to get the wicket. The star cricketers are 4 down. 23 of just 14 balls for Praveen, but I think he should have carried on for the to get close. Chanti, the new batsman at the non-strikers, and Nayan Lalit starting a second over. Pushottam hits it down the ground towards long on for a single first ball. Nayan Lalit. That's a full toss, another outside edge. Will the third man fielder be able to get it to this? Oh no, another misfield, and it's 4 more. 2 misfields in 2 balls in the same region, and 2 boundaries for Chanti. Well, this is getting interesting, though the star cricketers have lost a few wickets, but they have kept up with the required rate. They are going at 8 in over, whereas the required rate is just 7.5. So the Knights all have to buckle up. They have to contain the flow of runs. Yeah, that's a better delivery from Nayan. Going past the outside edge. Ball coming in with the angle and leaving the batsman late. Nayan, last ball of the over. That's straight to Baji at short extra cover. Another dot to end the over. The star cricketers are 61 for 4 at the end of 8 overs. We've seen this before as well. The Knights continuing to follow the same pattern. 2 over spell for each bowler. So we have another change. Pawan Kumar into the attack, taking over from Praveen. Purushottam on 10 of just 7 balls with 2 boundaries. His partner Chanti on 8 of 5. He's also got 2 boundaries. Well, that was a well-flighted delivery first up from Pawan. Purushottam looking to go big. Hitting it across the line, but only manages a bottom edge which rolls towards the onside. Single taken. That's a good delivery. No room for the batsman, and the length wasn't full enough. So Chanti just defends it towards point. Pawan. That's a slow delivery, chopped straight into the pitch. Ball just bouncing behind the keeper once again. No run. It's another dot. Pawan Kumar. Another slower delivery. Oh, another big hit attempted, but Chanti bottom edges it onto his pads. 3 dots in a row. Pawan Kumar for the next ball. Oh, did it take something on the way, or will it be 5 wides? No signal from the umpire. He has just given it runs. So I think that was bat. 4 runs for Chanti, his third boundary. So Chanti has got 12, and they have come, all those 12 have come from boundaries. Pawan, last ball of the over. The other big shot attempted, balls in the air, doesn't carry to Vinay at sweeper cover. Well, Vinay, I thought, might go for the catch, but he opts for safety. Single to end the over, 6 runs from Praveen Kumar's first over. Star cricketers are 67 for 4 after 9 overs. Another bowling change. Shan Mukhapuli into the attack with his left arm spin. Starts with a dot. First up. Another good delivery. Not allowing the batsman to get underneath. And Chanti just pushes it towards point. That's straight down the ground, and it has gone all the way. Well, I thought it was coming straight to us, but luckily it just lands below, and it's 6 for Chanti.
भाई आ जाओ एक्स्ट्रा बॉल है वहाँ पे आ जाओ
Fully the next ball. I think the previous ball was a little too full and allowed the batsman to get underneath. As a result of that previous ball going for a 6, Puli shortens his length. Chanti goes back and flicks it towards deep mid wicket for a single. Purushottam on strike. Here comes Puli. Well, I think that has missed everything. Yep, white signal by the umpire. Oh, that's a good delivery once again from Puli. Not full enough. Purushottam unable to get underneath that one. Defends it back to the bowler. Last ball. This time Purushottam drives it wide of long off, but it will just be a single. End of over number 10. The star cricketers are 76 for the loss of 4 wickets, and they need, well, they are, as far as the run rate is concerned, they are doing absolutely fine. They have got half the runs they needed. They need 77 more from 10 overs, but wickets will be, the wickets column will be a little bit worrying for them. They have lost their top 4. Welcome back after the drinks break. Oh. Pawan Kumar continuing. Starts with a dot ball. It's nicely cut by Purushottam towards deep point, or you can say sweeper cover. Will just be a single though. Pawan Kumar to Chanti. Oh, it's a good delivery. Well, Chanti so far, think if you pitch it up to him, he will hurt you. But if you drag his length a little back, he finds it difficult. You have to keep it away from his reach. It's good bowling by Pawan. 2 dots. That's straight. Oh, that was hit straight to, I think, Vinay. But he lets it go through and the batsman will get a couple. Just 3 runs off the over so far. It's a good one for the Knights. Last ball. That's in the air. And this time it's well taken. I think Vinay has made up for the lapse, for the mistake he made last ball. More than made up for it. Chanti gone. And the star cricketers lose their 5th. 22 of just 18 balls for Chanti with 2 fours and 3 fours. I'm sorry, 3 fours and a 6. Another star cricketer's batsman getting a start and getting out at the wrong time. Well, this pitch you just can't get going straight away. You need to spend some time in the middle. So the new batsman will find it hard. And if the Knights can squeeze in some economical overs, then the equation and the required rate will jump and the equation will get harder and harder. Wicket of the last ball of the over. Shanmukapalli to continue his second. Starts with the field toss. I think that's Purushottam who misses out. Hit that straight to Vinay at backward point. That's good fielding from the wicketkeeper. That Puli on that occasion bowls it on the pads. Purushottam looking to work it on the onside ball. Didn't go too far. That's in the air. Chance at deep mid wicket. Oh, desperate attempt by the man at deep, but the ball just eludes him. I think it just landed in front of him. Good support from the man at deep backward square leg. Keeps the batsman to 2. Well, Purushottam is into double figures. He is in on to 15 with that couple, but he'll have to carry on and on and on. He will have to stay in the middle and take his team across the line. If he gets out, it would be a lost cause for the star cricketers. Another good delivery from Shanmukapalli. That's punched straight to Nikhilesh at short, extra cover. Another dot. Oh, that's a good over once again for the Knights. Just 2 runs. That's it straight back to the bowler, but well, Puli did get a hand to that one, but doesn't stop it completely. And Purushottam gets a single of the last ball to retain the strike. 12 overs bowled. Star cricketers are 82 for the loss of 5 wickets. Well, Pawan Kumar will continue into his 3rd over. First ball, a defensive push by Purushottam towards covers. The fielder was a little deep. Easy single for Purushottam. New batsman Venkatesh on strike for the first time. Oh. Was there something on that one? Was it an outside edge? No. Umpire has signal buys, so Venkatesh will remain on 0. Purushottam back on strike. Ooh, that was another good one from Pawan Kumar. Well, Pawan Kumar, don't think he's bowling some sort of. Ooh, that's good change of pace. Well, I don't think he's firing missiles there, but the Star Cricketers batsmen are finding it difficult to hit him away. That's straight to Nikhilesh, Vinay rather, and backward point. Purushottam thought about a single but sent back by Venkatesh. So now that was the Star Cricketers falling behind. Another big heave from Purushottam, but on the bounce. Oh, that has bounced over the deep square leg fielder. So boundary to end the over. Pawan Kumar won't be happy with the effort of the fielder there. He didn't go for the catch. Neither he stayed back to stop the boundary. So 6 runs, but 6 runs, I don't think that's enough. They need 9 and over. 13 completed. Star Cricketers are 88 for 5. They need another 65 to win in just 7 overs. Kohli continuing. Starts with a dot first ball. Kohli once again. That's another outside edge. That's good stop. Batsman will get a single this time. Pawan there at short third, who just bowled a good over. But that's commitment for you. Putting his line in, body on line. That's straight to Vinay at short extra cover. Thought about a single but decided against it. And wisely so. Another good ball. I think Purushottam made inside edged it onto his pads there. So another good over in the making for the Royal Knights. Just a single of the first 4 balls. Kohli. Straight to Nikhilesh once again. No chance of a run with him around there. Last ball of the over. Full toss. Oh, that just clears Nikhilesh at short extra cover. Another misfield. Held the man at long off, wide long off. Did all the hard work. Covered a lot of ground. Got to the ball, but in the end, lets it go through. So another over which ends it with a boundary, but it's just 5 runs of that over. 14 completed. The Star Cricketers are 93 for the loss of 5 wickets. The required run rate. Creeping up. Well, if you don't get the required number of runs, it's always going to go up. It's now 10 and over from here on. 10 and over for the remaining 6 overs. And with just 5 wickets in hand, that's going to be a tough ask for the Star Cricketers. Baji back into the attack. His 3rd over. Oh, wow. Baji with his hands on his head. That one missing the stumps narrowly. Baji once again to Venkatesh. Venkatesh uses his feet this time, reaches the pitch of the delivery. That's a good stop by the man at long off. Well, that's poor running. Should have been at least a couple there. Oh, I think Purushottam thought it was a boundary. Started very late. As a result, it's just a single. Baji. Next delivery to Purushottam. That's in the air. This should be taken. It is. That's the end of Purushottam. The star cricketer's last hope. He did his best. He was hanging in there. But the pressure of the asking rate, he had to go. Good catch by Harsha there at deep mid wicket. Baji with his second wicket. And the star cricketers are 6 down for 94. Into the lower middle order now. Batting, well, I can't say the batting, it's the bowling all-rounders now. The leg spinner Gautam Kumar making his way out to the centre. I think the Knights are in the driver's seat, in control of the proceedings. The first half, the star cricketers were keeping up with the rate, but the second half, runs aren't coming and wickets also tumbling. So now that's a good delivery to the new batsman. And Gautam just defends it back to the bowler on the front foot. Baji, next ball. This time Gautam nicely works it towards the onside. Call is for 2, but that's good fielding once again. Fielder at long on had to make some ground, but he does so successfully, very nicely to keep the batsman to just a single. The last ball of the over. Baji to Venkatesh. Play and a miss. A little shorter from Baji on that occasion. Some extra moves maybe bet the batsman on the cut. So end of a successful over from Baji. Just 2 runs and a wicket. 15 bowled. Star cricketers are 95 for the loss of 6 wickets. They need another 58 runs in just 5 overs. Required rate of almost 12 and over. Nayan Lalit into the attack now to bowl a third. That was an outside edge. The keeper dived. That's a dive from the keeper, but the ball just evading him and going to deep third for a single. Looks like it was intentional from the batsman Gautam there. Nayan to the next bat. That's a good shot. And once again, very good fielding by the man at long off. He stops a certain boundary and keeps the batsman to just 2. That's good fielding. Nayan. Another swing from Venkatesh. Ball this time escapes under the bat. Nayan with the next delivery. This time Venkatesh uses his feet in the air once again, but that's good fielding. I think it's Vinay there at sweeper cover. That's 2 more to the total. That's good commitment from the Knights, stopping every run. Five runs off the over so far. Two balls to go. Here comes Nayan. In the air. Oh, just clears Nikhilesh there at short extra cover. And this time the ball will go all the way to the boundary. That's the boundary Venkatesh was looking for, and he gets it off the second last ball of the over. With that boundary, last ball, swing and a miss. That's good bowling Venkatesh from Nayan Lalit. He just looking at the batsman all the way, following him, and the ball bowling it on his pads. Ball going through to the keeper. A dot ball to end the over, but a good one for the star cricketers. 9 runs of Nayan Lalit's third over. Handed up. It's 104 for the loss of 6 wickets in 16 overs. 49 more to get in 4 overs. So the required rate is now past 12. Oh, just 3 runs. Or will it be 4? Yes, all 4 runs. Harsha into the attack, and the first ball drifts onto the pads. And Gautam flicks it in the gap. The fielder did get to the ball from deep mid wicket, you can say. Stopped the ball from going across the boundary rope, but the batsman ran 4. Harsha shortens his length a little bit. Gautam stays back and punches it towards Nikhilesh at short extra cover for a single. A good start to the over for the star cricketers. Harsha. That's a full toss. Well, a low full toss, always difficult to put away. That's it down the ground for a couple. That's good running by Gautam Kumar. He pushed Venkatesh for the second. That's good. That's better from Harsha there. Just bowling it around the 4th stump. And the length. Touch fuller than good length. And ball goes under the bat. A crucial dot. Nelson on board. It's 111 for 6. That's in the gap once again. Long off. Well, that's another very good stop by the man at long off. Running all the way to deep extra cover. Stopped a certain boundary there. Saved 2 runs for his team. Harsha, last ball of the over. Good change of pace, but that's through the fielder. That's 4. Vinay there at sweeper cover. He will be disappointed with himself because he got to the ball there and lets it go through his legs. A good over for the Star Cricketers. They've got the 13 they needed. It's 117 for the loss of 6 wickets. 3 overs remaining, 36 to get. The Star Cricketers still in the game. And these two have been batting beautifully. They have put together 23 of just 15 balls. Praveen into the attack now. That's nicely driven. Call for 2. Will they come back? Gautam is coming back. That's good awareness shown by Vinay there. Throws it to the bowler. Because Venkatesh wasn't coming back. Here comes Praveen. Oh, Venkatesh using his feet once again. Praveen goes for the Yorker and the ball once again escapes through to the keeper. Praveen. That's nicely driven once again by Venkatesh. Call is for 2, but Vinay is onto it quickly. Once again throws it back to the keep. Releases the ball very quickly. And the batsman will have to be satisfied with just a single. The singles won't harm the Knights though. Praveen to Gautam. That's nicely worked off his pads. It's wide of it's between the two fielders. They are coming back for the second this time. And Venkatesh makes his crease. 2 more to the total. 4 runs of the over so far. 4 runs of the first 4 deliveries. They need a boundary now, a boundary or 2. On the pads, a leg bite. Still a good over for the Knights. Here comes Praveen. Last ball of the over. In the air, but won't carry to Vinay at... oh, they are coming back for the second. The throw is at the wrong end. I think the Vinay should have gone to the keeper there. 2 more to end the over. Just 7 of that Praveen over. Star Cricketers 124 for the loss of 6 wickets. They need 29 in 12 now. Pawan Kumar to bowl the 19th. Gautam on strike. Well, that's driven square towards backward point for a single by Gautam. Well, Venkatesh, I think, is more capable of of going for the big hits. I think that's in the gap. Or is there a fielder there? Well, there is a fielder, but it will just be a couple. Well, these two are very quick between the wicket, and they are adding to the pressure. Pawan. That's a good delivery. Not short enough for the cut that Venkatesh was looking for, and he's beaten in the end. Use of the feet, that's in the air. Oh, doesn't carry to the man there at deep mid wicket. Harshad as well to stop the boundary. In fact, he does very well to keep the batsman to just a single. Pawan, next ball. That's it, straight back to the bowler. That's a very good over under the circumstances. Just 4 runs of the first 5 balls. Pawan, last ball of the over. Ball is in the air, but it won't go. They are coming back for the second. They might even get a third. No, they won't. That's good batting, backing by Nikhilesh at X covers in the covers region. Just a couple, but a very good over. The 19th of the inning, bowled by Pawan Kumar, just produces 6 runs for the star cricketers. 23 to get off the last over, and it will be bowled by Praveen. Praveen, who bowled this 18th. Was a good over. Just 7 runs. He conceded just 7 runs. Now he needs to finish it off with another good over. He has got 23 to defend. Here comes Praveen. First ball, it's an outside edge, but there is a man at deep third. Fully there. It will just be a single for Venkatesh. Singles won't hurt the Knights. Boundaries which have dried up. That's firmly struck down the ground. Oh no, a misfield, and the ball will go all the way. That's 4. Well, they can afford to give 2, but they can't afford the boundaries. The fielder at long on should have realized that. In an attempt to stop the second, he has given away a boundary. A much needed boundary for the star cricketers. Here comes Praveen with the next delivery. That's just wide of the man at backward point, and it will be just a single for Gautam. So now it's 17 from 3 balls. Here comes Praveen. Full toss. That's it, straight down the ground, but won't carry to the man at long off. Thought they might come back for the second, but they don't. So now it's mathematically impossible for the cricketers to win the match, even if the next 2 balls go for 6s. Gautam hits it straight down the ground towards long on for another single. Over, and it's a dot ball to end.